That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me how I beat this beat up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back at with another video, man. And yeah, guys, you already see the title, man. Chicago's where QBs go to die, man. But before I start my video, just make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Where I can get you the latest updates on Chicago Bears news, and not only Chicago Bears news, but NFL news as well. And speaking of NFL, man, did you guys see that Dolphins game, man? The Dolphins put up 70 points on the Denver Broncos. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And speaking of the Broncos, we got the Broncos next week. And it's going to be a battle of who is the worst team in the NFL. And you know why Chicago Bears is so bad? The Chicago Bears is so bad that Vegas has us a 2-point underdog against the team that gave up 70 points against the Dolphins. Bro, that is crazy. You know you that bad when you're a 2-point underdog against a team that gave up 70 damn points. 70 damn points. Damn. And speaking of what happened this last game, man, the game was already over the moment they started the game. I mean, first drive, the Kansas City Chiefs, it looked like they were going to stall. But after the first drive, they score 7 points. And then after the first quarter, it looked like, okay, the defense, Chicago Bears defense looked like it was going to, at least slow them down. But when the second quarter happened, Kansas City just exploded for 27 points. Exploded for 27 points. And at that point, it was already 30. Wait, what? It was 41-0 going into halftime. And at that point, I mean, what did you expect? The game was already over. Those garbage points we got was pretty much already the end of the game. And, I mean, what can I say? That's all she wrote. Wait, get away. That's all she wrote, man. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? This organization's a mess. Justin Fields' confidence is shot. I didn't even watch the game. I don't know exactly what happened in the game. I didn't even watch the highlights. But, I was in Southern California. I was in Burbank trying to help a friend move some stuff, but I didn't even want to watch the game because I already kind of knew that, it was going to be more of the same crap. Based on, from what I heard, Luke Getsy, he was running a lot of screen passes. And it wasn't until until we were down 41-0, from what I heard, he didn't run a QB draw with Justin Fields after midway through the third quarter, it was already bad. Go in your room. Boy, keep your mouth shut. Hold on, dude. Hold on. All right, guys, man. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, Chiefs were 10 for 14 on third down, 5 and 5 in the red zone. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yep. Yeah, we need to put in Badging, man. We got to put in Badging, bro. Like, I mean, we've already, I don't know, man. We of Justin Fields. Hold on. Yep. Everything. Defense, special teams, offense, they all suck, bro. They all suck, bro. And yeah, like I said, Justin Fields, he's done in Chicago, bro. At this point, he's done in Chicago. I'm gonna have to even change my avatar, man, because like, damn, I actually, like I said, people were clowning me for saying, "Oh, Justin Fields is gonna be the next NFL superstar." It's not even looking like that, man. And I don't know what he did this offseason, but this past offseason, he should have been working on learning how to read defenses, learning how to dissect certain coverages, learning when to get your check downs right, learning how to knowing when to get your foot right, the 3-step drop. I don't know what he did in the offseason, but based on the results I'm seeing, it looked like he didn't do much in the offseason. People were talking about, oh, Justin Fields, he has a great work ethic. Oh, people were saying Justin Fields, like he's working on his receivers, trying to build chemistry. But I didn't see no type of chemistry. Look at what how many receptions DJ Moore had. He had like what 3 or 4. Let me read these stats, bro. Let me read these stats. Let me go to these stats, man. How many receptions did DJ Moore have, man? 3 receptions for 41 yards and a touchdown. And more than half of it came during garbage time. Yeah, Jordan Love, of course. Jordan Love was down 17, came back and won. Josh Dobbs beat the Cowboys, right? And CJ Stroud even looked good, 37-17, and blew out the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the thing I hate about it is that some Chicago Bears fans, I don't get it. They keep saying, "Oh, this team is learning how to win. This team is learning how to win." Even Swifty said it. This team needs to learn how to win. Well, look at the Houston Texans. They got a rookie head coach. Look at the Miami Dolphins. They have a second-year head coach, and they dropped 70 on the Denver Broncos. Like, how long do we have to wait? Us Bears fans have been waiting for a long time. Ryan Poles, he made a stupid head coaching decision in hiring Matt Eberflus. You could have hired Dan Quinn. You could have hired Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh, who wouldn't even give a crap, who is a no nonsensical guy who would have gone to George McCaskey and says, F you, I'm going to do whatever I want with this team. You hired a yes man, a freaking yes man, Matt Eberflus, who's freaking married to one of the McCaskey families. This was a McCaskey hire. This was totally a McCaskey hire. And Ryan Poles, you do not have any balls to go up to the McCaskies and tell them, I do not want Matt Eberflus. I want my guy. We know that Matt Eberflus was not a Ryan Poles hire because Ryan Poles was hired around the same time that Matt Eberflus was hired. You only interviewed Brian Dable one damn time. You didn't even give Mike McDaniel a chance to be interviewed. You didn't even give Jim Harbaugh a chance to be interviewed, and you said, "Oh, let's just hire Matt Eberflus," even though his defense in Indianapolis was not that good. And not only that, he hired a freaking a QB coach from the Green Bay Packers who pretty much is just I don't know, serving coffee to Aaron Rodgers, because what was the purpose of him being a QB coach? Like, what was the purpose? I think the only purpose of Luke Getsy was just probably making coffee for Aaron Rodgers, or probably giving him water, being a water boy for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers did not need Luke Getsy. Luke Getsy was a terrible hire. He was a terrible hire. Yeah, man. Like Ryan Poles, you didn't. You decided to get what's his name, Tremaine Edmonds. You decided to sign Tremaine Edmonds. like a bad signing. You didn't sign any defensive lineman. We could have gotten Javon Hargrave from the Philadelphia Eagles because we had to address our defensive line. I'm sick and tired of the talk. Oh, we got to learn how to win. No, we got to learn how to win. No, this is a crappy organization. I'm trying not to cuss, because I got my family watching. I don't want to cuss. I'm trying to make this a little bit more family friendly. Hold on. But I'm sick and tired. How long have we've been rebuilding? We've been rebuilding since 2000. We've been rebuilding since 2011. We've been rebuilding, and we only had and since 2011 we only had two winning seasons. One in 2012 when we fired Lovie Smith, and the other was 2018 when we went 12-4 with that defense, bro. Like, who wants to keep like rebuilding, man? Like, who wants to keep rebuilding? Oh, like, we got to go through this process. We got to learn how to go through this process. Hell, even the Kansas City Chiefs, man, they were at least competitive in their rebuilding phase. This team is not even competing. This team completely gave up, and during the second quarter. Beginning of the second quarter, they gave up. The first quarter, it looked competitive, but after the first quarter, man, Kansas City did whatever it could to this team. No heart. They weren't hustling. They completely gave up. They completely laid down. And you know what's so wrong? What's so wrong? People talk about the Detroit Lions. At least the Detroit Lions are not this damn bad. Like, some of y'all, especially you, Ghost, I know you be making fun of the Detroit Lions, but look at the Detroit Lions. They compete. Look at what they did, with Kansas City. They competed against Kansas City. They play hard. They believe in what the coaches are doing. They got a good GM. And look at what they're doing. They're 2-1. Yeah, we could talk about how Detroit is all bad, but look at them. They're coached well. They play hard for their team. They play hard. And it wouldn't surprise me if they win the division at the end of this year. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. This team, this is our 13th loss in a row. 13 loss in a row. The worst in franchise history. Never in 100+ years in the Chicago Bears organization have we lost 13 in a row and given up 25 points per game. This is unacceptable. I know if I was a GM, all these guys would be fired. Luke Getsy, fired. Matt Eberflus, fired. This whole coaching staff would be fired. This is unacceptable. This Hits philosophy is crap. Complete crap. It's a dumpster fire. Because your whole locker room has completely given up on you. Look at it. Look at your product, Matt Eberflus. You're a product of what you put out on the field. And the product that you're putting out on the field is crap. It's crap's philosophy. Yeah, it's that one. I'm not going to say it, though. Yep. That's right, Ghost. It's the S philosophy. Yep. Complete crap. Dudes not giving up on their assignments. Completely giving up, blown coverages. They were what were they? 10 for 14 in third down conversions? Like, it doesn't make any sense. How do you give up like this many third down conversions? Like, when it's 3rd and 12, you give up 20 yards. When it's 3rd and 15, you give up like 20 yards. and it's a first down. It's either a first down or a touchdown. Yeah, that's the only good thing, Torian, is Santos and Gill. All the other things is just crap, man. Like, this team completely ruined another QB and Justin Fields. He was one of the better prospects, one of the best prospects coming out of the 2021 draft. We completely ruined him. Justin Fields, he can't read a damn defense. He can't read a defense to save his life. He can't understand coverages. I mean, like, at this point, I don't know. We probably have to bench Fields and put in Tyson Badgett. Time to put. Yeah, that's part of it, and part of it is the coaching too. But Justin Fields, he has to take accountability, because what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do this past offseason? People were talking about, oh, Justin Fields, he's first guy in, last one out. First guy in, last one out. Like, what did you do? What did you do, Fields? What did you do this past offseason? You weren't learning, you weren't watching tape? Were you watching tape? Because last year he wasn't even this bad. Justin Fields wasn't even this bad. He's mentally and physically broken right now. Yeah, he is. And he has himself to blame for that, and the coaching staff. That was pretty apparent yesterday. Watch Tim Jenkins' new video on Fields that he posted an hour ago. Okay. I'll definitely watch that, Luca. I'll definitely watch that. Coming in, he was arrogant. No, I mean, he wasn't arrogant. That's what NFL players are supposed to do. He doesn't care about the fans either. I mean, the thing about it, if you want to be a quarterback in this league, think about it. If you want to be a quarterback in this league, you got to learn how to read defenses. You have to have good football IQ. You have to have good football IQ. Now, Justin Fields, when you came into the league, you had to understand, like, okay, this is what I needed to work on. I got to learn how to read defenses. I got to learn how to understand coverages. I got to learn how to do my three-step drop. I got to learn when to throw with anticipation. This is just the fundamentals of being a quarterback. These are the fundamentals. And and based on from what I've seen on the field, you didn't take time. You didn't take any time to based on what I've seen from the field, it looked like you didn't take the time and the responsibility to learn what it is to be a quarterback. You didn't take the time and responsibility to learn what it is to be a quarterback. Don't even talk about him anymore. Yeah, I mean, shoot, I'm still gonna talk a little bit more about this. I don't know if I'm gonna be here that long, but but it's like, I just don't understand. You didn't take the time to understand what it is to be a quarterback. Did you seriously watch tape, understand what you did wrong? Like, let's see, people make excuses. Oh, Luke Getsy, and Justin Fields are learning how to gel. No. This is the NFL. Like, it's either you learn quick, you put up, or you shut up, because this is a results-driven organization. You get paid millions of dollars. You get paid millions of dollars to do your job. And Justin Fields, if you're not doing your job, then I'm sorry, you got to go, because this is cutthroat. Especially if you're playing in Chicago, this city, fans don't have time. Fans don't have time to be waiting, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. No. It's either you learn now, it's either you have the traits, or or you learn the traits to be a better quarterback in order to read defenses, in order to understand those certain coverages, or learning how to do that 3-step drop, get the ball out quick, understanding what type of routes, understanding what your QB coach is giving you in order to execute the plays. Shoot, hell, even against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, there are at times where there were a bunch of wide receivers, like where Luke Getsy schemed DJ Moore open. He schemed him open. He schemed Cole Kmet open. He schemed Chase Claypool open. And Justin Fields did not read the field. Like, what were you doing? What were you doing, Justin? What were you doing during the offseason? Based on from what I've seen on the field, it shows that you did not study well enough. You did not study hard enough. You did not put the time in order to be a quarterback, because a great quarterback does not make the same mistakes year in and year out. And from what I'm seeing, you're still making the same mistakes year in and year out. Now, I understand second year, okay, you're still learning. But third year, you got to make progress. And from what I'm seeing from your third year, you have regressed, shoot, hell, from even your rookie year. Your rookie year, you weren't even this bad. This year, he's worse than what his first year and his second year was. He's worse now than what he was in his first and second year. Yeah, I'm not gonna Ghost. You can do that, but I don't want that negative talk. I know. Yeah, I get it, but until Fields leaves, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna support Fields, but because that's my dude. He's from Ohio State, and I support Ohio State, whether you guys like it or not. But Fields, he has to take accountability for what he's done, because you cannot be this damn bad. You cannot be this bad. Like, this is the fundamentals. This is the fundamentals. This is the fundamentals. You got to learn the fundamentals of being a quarterback. You can't always be athletic. You can't be rushing for 110 yards. You can't be rushing for 170 yards. You can't be rushing. You can't keep doing this year in and year out, because you know why? If you keep rushing as a quarterback, those injuries are going to pile up. When you're 28, when you're 29, when you're 30, this is what Carson Palmer said. I do not want my quarterback to keep rushing. I want him to learn how to play the quarterback position. I want him to learn how to understand the formation, knowing how to call audibles, knowing how to understand what the defense is reading, understand what the defense is giving them. If you do not understand the little fundamentals, then you do not deserve to be in the NFL. Point blank, period. You do not deserve to be in the NFL. And I'm sorry to tell you, Justin Fields, but it's looking like you're not going to be an NFL quarterback for a while. Even though I love you, man, like I love you because you play for Ohio State, but at this point, man, I don't know, man. I do not know. I mean, I'll support you. Hopefully you might turn this around, but it's not look like it's going to turn around. Sean McVay would make Fields look like a star. I mean, who knows, man? Probably. I don't know. And I agree. I mean, part of it is coaching. And part of it is on the front office, like I said. Yeah, he was drafted into one of the situations. I agree. Torrin Whitfield. He was. I mean, we don't know. I don't know if Bill Walsh, I mean, he probably would have made him better if he had good coaching. Maybe, because even Patrick Mahomes, he didn't know how to read defense. He didn't know how to read how to probably play quarterback until his second or third year. And guess what? It was because of the coaching. Now, can you imagine if, God, man, Patrick Mahomes playing in Chicago? I don't know. It probably wouldn't have been that great. It probably wouldn't have been that great if he played in Chicago. because this organization, like I said, man, this organization does not know how to develop quarterbacks. They do not know how to hire the right coaching staff. They don't know how to pick the right personnel, and it all stems from this ownership, the McCaskies. It all stems from them. Mike or Kyle Shanahan couldn't have made him better. I don't know. I'm not going to say all that. I don't know, but part of it is the quarterback's fault. Part of it is Justin Fields' fault, because Justin Fields, from what I'm seeing on the tape, he doesn't have very good football IQ. He doesn't have good football IQ. He can't read the field. He can't understand where to put the formation. He doesn't understand how to audible. He doesn't understand how to read defense, like the fundamentals of being a quarterback. How do you not understand the fundamentals? You had all offseason to learn how to be a quarterback, and you didn't even freaking do it. That's what pisses me off, man. That's what pisses me off. And when I watch even when I watch his press conferences, I don't know if he's just being nonchalant or if he's being serious about being a quarterback. Sometimes when I watch his press conference, I don't even like his demeanor. He's too laid back. He's way too laid back. Man. And in his last press conference, he said, "F it. I'm gonna do my own thing." Based on what I see from the field, it looked like he didn't play freely from what I seen. He didn't play freely. Shoot, only one QB draw in the third quarter when they're already down 41-0. For most of the game, he looked like a pocket passer. He didn't look like Justin Fields, based on what he said from the press conference, because I didn't really watch the game. I'm just going off based on what people said. I mean, I wouldn't even be opposed to the Bears going with Badgett, because at this point, Justin Fields, I don't know. I don't even know if he's the right person for the job at this point. Even though I like him, it hurts my heart, bro. Like, it really hurts my heart, bro. But he has to blame himself. Like, I get it. Luke Getsy is not that good of an offensive coordinator. I get it. But part of your job as a quarterback is to learn the fundamentals. And he did not do that during the offseason. He did not do that. I don't care what anybody says. If you practice and you put the time in, it's definitely going to show on the field. And based for what I see on the field, it looked like he didn't put the time in. He didn't put the time and the effort in to make that progress, because Justin Fields is not making any progress. Based from what I'm seeing on the field, is that it's telling me as a consumer, it's telling me as a Bears fan, it's telling me that this guy did not put the time in to learn what it is to be a quarterback. He didn't put the time in to build that chemistry with his wide receivers. He didn't put the time in to learn how to set a formation, to set your team formation. He didn't put the time in to learn how to do the 3-step drop as a quarterback. He didn't put the time in to learn when to let the ball. He didn't put the time in. He didn't put that time in. He didn't put the time in to know what taking what the defense gives you. He didn't put that time in. That's all I want to see. All I wanted to see was progress. All I wanted to see was that this team would at least keep it close with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, if it was 41-27, I get it. I get it. At least you're putting points up. At least you're moving the ball downfield. But I'm not seeing any progress from Justin Fields. Any progress. I'm not seeing him put points on the board. I'm not seeing him taking that next step in order to be the franchise quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Yeah, his drop step. That's what I mean. His drop step. He hasn't worked on his drop step and wind up. Based on from what I've seen from the reports, he hasn't worked on his drop step, because if you were truly working on your drop step and wind up, you wouldn't be this bad. Based on what I'm seeing, he didn't put the time in. Optimist, he didn't put that time in. He's not putting the time in. Because it will show. It will show on the field. I promise you, it will show. It will show. When you're putting the time in, when you're putting the extra effort, when you're putting that extra effort in practice, when you're putting that extra effort in the offseason, when 2 or 3 months go by, you will definitely see it. When you see it in the game film, you will definitely see it. When you see it in the live game speed, you'll definitely see it. You'll definitely see the confidence. You'll definitely see the progress that the quarterback is making. I'm not seeing any progress at all. Look at C.J. Stroud from Ohio State. Support to him. Support to C.J. Stroud. He had 280 yards, 2+ touchdowns. This guy, he doesn't have any weapons. His only weapon is what's his name? Nico. What's that dude's name from their wide receiver? Put it in the chat. I forgot his name. Who's their wide receiver? Nico. What's his name? Is their best wide receiver. They call him Tank Dell, but his name, the other one, Nico Collins. Yeah, Nico Collins and Tank Dell. Nico Collins and Tank Dell. Those are his best receivers. A rookie, Tank Dell, who's a rookie. Yeah, pretty much a rookie wide receiver. I think this is his first year. His first year. He's a rookie wide receiver, and he got a second-year receiver in Nico Collins. And guess what he's doing? He threw for damn near 300 yards back-to-back. C.J. Stroud completely blew out the Jaguars. And Jaguars, they got a good defense. I do not want to hear excuses. Oh, the Bears are trying to win. This is a young team. Like, Swifty, I love you, bro, but I do not want to hear that excuse. I do not, because look at what you see from other teams. Look at what you see from the Houston Texans. They're an example. I can't make excuses for the Chicago Bears. I can't make no more excuses for the Chicago Bears team. I do not want to hear, oh, we have enough time. No, you're getting paid millions of dollars. If I hired you to do a job, in order for you to do a job that you want to get done, you have to have a purpose and understanding what I hired you for. I hired you to do this specific job so we can get to this specific goal. Now, granted, it might be slow. The process might be slow, but I want to see progress. This is the second year. This is their second year. This is Matt Eberflus' second year. This is Luke Getzey's second year. This is Justin Fields' second year. No, we got to see progress. I do not see any progress. Based from what I'm seeing on the field, I'm seeing lollygagging. I'm seeing some of those players lollygag. I'm seeing some of those defenses not wrap up and tackle. I'm seeing Eddie Jackson loaf. I'm seeing Jalen Johnson getting beat. And this is supposed to be his contract year. I'm seeing the offensive line loaf, not sticking to their man, not working as a cohesive unit. I'm seeing it. And that's a result of coaching and player personnel not buying into the system. None of your players are buying into your system, Matt Eberflus. None of them. And based on what I'm seeing from a product from what I'm seeing on the field is crap. It's crap. And we continue making Bears content. We continue as Bears content creators. We keep making video after video. As Bears fans, we keep spending our hard-earned money. And all you guys that you do in the press conference is that, oh, we have a good week of practice. We had a good week of practice. Oh, we're making some progress. Ryan Poles saying that, it takes time to win. It takes time. We're still trying to learn how to win. No, it's not like you're not trying to win. You're not even it's not that I can't even speak right now. It's not that you're not making any progress to win. You're not even trying to win. Based on what I see from the field, you weren't even competing. And you're saying, "Oh, we should not we shouldn't panic. We shouldn't panic." You had a defensive coordinator who resigned because he had some off the field issues. You had your quarterback who was talking crap about the coaching staff. You had Luke Getsy who was trying to freaking lie to the press conference, saying, "Oh, we got a good relationship." Yeah, BS. You guys do not have a good relationship. All of you guys are yes men. Yes, freaking men. George McCaskey, you are a freaking failure to this organization. You are a freaking disgrace to this organization. Matt Eberflus, Ryan Poles, you guys are need to be fired. You guys are just a bunch of yes men. I'm sick and tired of hiring these yes men. We don't got time to be rebuilding for the next 20, 30 years. Who want to keep rebuilding? None of your players are making any effort to win. Your wide receivers are not making catches. Your quarterback cannot see the field. Your quarterback cannot see your wide receiver. He's looking like a rookie quarterback. Yeah, can't run, catch, pass, or defend. And even when they're doing well in the run game, they go away from that. Roschon Johnson looked good again. And you decide to go away from that. You decide to bring back Nathan Peterman back to the 53-man roster and not activate Tyson Bagent. F Fields, I'm out, bro. Justin, he's an absolute selfish POS. He threw our coaches on the bus. He tells fans that he don't care what we think. And he lied saying he wants to be the first 4,000-yard receiver. Yep. Passer. 4,000. F Fields. Hey, man, I understand y'all frustration, man. As Bears fans, man, we want to win, man. At the end of the day, man, we're all Bears fans. We want our team to succeed. And based on what this ownership, based on what this front office is putting on the field, is putting absolute dog crap on the field. Dude, 13 straight losses. 13 straight losses. Enough said. That's the worst in franchise history. In over 100 freaking years of the Chicago Bears, we have never been this freaking bad. Now, granted, in 2014, yeah, we gave back-to-back 50 burgers. But at least that team competed. I mean, we weren't that good. We were trash. But at least we competed. This team is not even competing. No, that season we weren't competing. We were pretty bad. Nah, I'm not gonna say. I take that back. No, we were pretty bad. 2014 season, yeah, we were pretty bad. We were pretty bad. First time was the first time in my life I said I hated the Bears. Dude, I feel you, bro. I feel you, Torian. I feel you, bro. Yesterday I said, man, I didn't even care about the Bears. I'm tired of putting so much of my energy to this team, bro. I didn't even want to make this video, but I'm still making this video because I care about you guys, man. I care about all you Bears fans. This is why I make the content I make the content. This is why I make the content, because you guys. I make the content. I still make these videos. Ever since I started my channel, we have not had a winning season. Ever since I started making Bears content, we have not had a winning season. Bears are 64 and 100 in the last decade, fourth worst. That's pathetic. And like I said, Torian, that's all based on the ownership, the CEO, the front office. Pathetic. We could have hired Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians, if we could have had somebody like, I don't know, Byron Leftwich, he probably could have unlocked Justin Fields. But at the same time, it's on the quarterback. It's also on the quarterback to make the progress. If he wants to be in the NFL, he's going to have to make the progress. I'm not seeing any progress from Justin Fields. In 3 weeks, Miami had 726 in one game. Yeah. We could have hired Mike McDaniel. We could have hired him. We could have hired Mike McDaniel. We could have hired Mike McDaniel, bro. But no. The front office and the ownership wanted to hire Matt Eberflus. I truly think Ryan Poles did not hire him. I don't think Ryan Poles hired him. I don't. I think this was a McCaskey hire. This was a McCaskey hire. I mean, I don't know what to say, man, but Matt Eberflus, he's the worst head coach. He's one of the worst head coaches in Chicago Bears franchise history. He's 3-17. That's worst. That's the worst in franchise history. And part of that is losing 13 losses in a row. 13 losses in a row. I'm gonna be here for a couple minutes. Let's see. I want to see some. Let's see the other comment. I'm gonna be here for another minute because I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of rebuilding every single year. DJ Moore is frustrated. Claypool's frustrated. Mooney non-existent. All because they have a QB who can't get him the ball. Yep. Fields 6-24 has done it for me. We haven't won since last year. It's last October. I'm just done with him being confused out there. He just sucks. Even Mark Trustman was 13-19. Yep. Yeah, Matt Eberflus is done, bro. He's done. Mark Trustman, shoot, if he had Justin Fields, we at least would be averaging. We would have been averaging at least 20 points, 20 or 25 points. Because at least he got the best out of his team. Like, you have DJ Moore, you have Chase Claypool, you have Cole Kmet, you have competent pass catchers, and you can't even score. You can't even score. You can't even score with this team, bro. Like, I just don't get this team. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Did it, bro. Man, I'm gonna end this video, guys. Man, make sure to like, subscribe, content, bro. Like, I don't even want to do this video. I'm so pissed, bro. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame y'all. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Optimus. I don't blame you, Ghost. I don't blame you for saying Fields is trash because he did not. He didn't put that work in. He didn't put that work in. He didn't put that work in. I mean, Fields is my boy. I like him, but he didn't put that work in. He did not put that work in the offseason. I didn't see it. That's telling me you didn't put enough work in, because if he put that work in, he wouldn't look this bad. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm going to end this video. All right, Torian. Y'all take it easy, man, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'll catch y'all later. Chicago up and bear down, literally, but not in a good way. Bear down, but not in a good way. All right, guys, I'm out.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday.